There's another butterfly here coming to drink now. There we go. Look like a red animal. See it? Oh, it's just been coming along this bloody stream here. They're like toe indentations there, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm guessing a fifth probably here underneath this leaf. But it's just because that leaf is not impressed. See, here's a bit of wood sorrel here, look. It's got a flower on here. Beautiful. See how they close up? They close up, look. And then they open when the sun comes on them. See how they've all closed up? These ones are open, you see. Still got the sun on them. Oh, I've just seen that butterfly go off into the woods now. Yeah, so you can see there, like, you've got a bit of an arch. And that carries on going all the way back. So I'll just see a bit. So that's a run. That'll be just from a fox or a raccoon. Rabbits do it too, but whatever it is, it's coming along here. I'm going to guess it's a raccoon. Well, it could be a fox, and he sits on here. Yeah, probably do that every night to get his scent out. I'm just sitting on here, like, at the moment. Of course, again, it's quite a beautiful area here. Yeah, got a bit of a stream coming through. It goes off down there. Oh God. Oh, I can't believe it. Goes off down there anyway. It's quite beautiful sitting here. But I'm not going to spend too long here because I want to head up this this small stream. It's always good because with this being a new location, with not knowing where I am, I can always just follow this back out. As long as I don't veer off too much. Yeah. It's quite a magical place, really. Just sitting on this tree with the birds. You can start to pick out things to notice. It's a lot greener now, everything's a lot more grown up and beautiful. It's a wood pigeon somewhere up here. Don't know where he'll be. He's closer. It's not your normal street pigeon, that's a wood pigeon. You can hear them clap their wings when they fly. It's often like two claps, you know. He's still there. Loud. That's usually not quite a warning call. That's often pigeons only really make a couple of noises like. There's that butterfly, just areas. Cabbage white. Oh, he's quite close. Let's have a look. Oh, I've just seen that butterfly go off into the woods now. Just want to have a look around a bit if there's any mud prints, and it'll only be boar-like, but let's have a look. just sitting on leaf. They just rolled off this hill. Nothing peculiar there. So, to see the blackbird, that's why I was looking up there again, because blackbird just shot off from the distance, headed towards me. Anyway, what I wanted to show you quickly is this plant here. Wood sorrel. Usually has a little white flower, or yellow. There, look, but it's not in flower now. And it's just flicked off. You can eat it, but not too much. Looks a bit like clover, shamrock, you know. I think the shamrock really is a sort of wood sorrel originally. But they've all got the clover name because it's got a cloved leaf. See something comes through here. That's another one between them two. You can see that dirt, how it's chud on all the time. Again, probably something coming down here for a drink. Beautiful. I'm not going to push through there. I'm going to go back around. Yeah. So we're going to go this way anyway. So let's go. I stepped there. I have not stepped there. Check that out. Check that out there. How do I get me on it proper? Fucking light. Hold on a minute. Move out of the light, see if it shines a bit better. They're like toe indentations there, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm guessing a fifth probably here underneath this leaf. But it's just because that leaf is not impressed. See them? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're not big. Only about 4 inches. So you can see where something stepped on that though. Everything's flat. See how that's twisted and flattened? And gone in. See how I pulled that out because it was flat down in there? That's like something's just toe trod there. Fucking see them toe prints, man. Right by the stream there. It's known to step on the bloody moss. Usually moss pops back up. Man, they're good, they are. They're like proper toe prints, there's. Take you around a little bit. It's hard to see on the camera. Here's the problem. It's interesting. So we're going to head that way-ish. We're going to follow this stream up. And you're going to go up and around this bit here. I just want to check up on there. Just keep going this way. Here's a bit of wood sorrel here, look. It's got a flower on here. Beautiful. See how they close up? They close up, look. And then they open when the sun comes on them. See how they've all closed up? These ones are open, you see. Still got the sun on them. They'll close. Once you feel that sun go. Get going this way. Keep the back on my left. I keep calling it a back, but that's German for stream. Oh. That's a good little spot there. So, sit in action. Here, look. Something comes through. Bit more open suddenly. Right. Now we've got the choice. Following the stream and going into the beach. Beach does sometimes yield some good big structures. Or we could go into the pine. Usually there's not too much pine around, so I mean, we could head that way instead. What I'll do is try and do a circle. This is that stream anyway, so fallen tree, that's a fallen tree. Roots there's two of them. Oh no, that's a stump. That's a fallen tree root. Right, so we're going to head this way. I think I want to head that way. Then we're going to head round through the back of this open patch. We'll try and get into the pine a bit. New forest, you know. You don't want to get lost. I'm really wanting to search around this because after seeing them toe prints there, it's pretty interesting. You can see how that done snapped off the top of that bloody pine tree right there. Like a Christmas tree really. snapped off up there. Or just doing a bit of a zigzag right now. That's where I was sitting before. Just go on the other side now. I'm just looking for tracks pins coming through here. You know, I mean, that whatever could have come down here, that's been worn. There's a bumblebee. As you can see now, all of the bilberries, or blueberries, starting to come out now. Just coming up here still, you know, and trying to get deeper in. I mean, it's a bit open for me. Saw them three on the floor all together. There was an ant's nest under that one. Sorry guys, nothing. Nothing. That's a good area. That stream's down here, so I'm going to try and get in there. Alright, bilberries everywhere. I've got to be careful coming in here now. Or you can see how often it's used. So it's all the bark's gone and it's just leaking out this pine resin, you know. A good place to come and get your pine resin actually. Big chunk of it here, look. Big squishy bit. It's nice, it smells good. Good glue. That's where we want to go. We have to be careful. With all this wet about, it's pretty good for prints. Got a good feeling about it, yeah. Massive wallow from boar. I want to get into this. There we go. I'm just going to go slow through here really. Tree crack on. I mean, this is all pure boar territory. I'm in century here that rubbing themselves on these rocks all the time. Like here you can see coming in here on this. See how it's all smoothed, scratching posts. I'm in a looking situation actually. Keep going through here. I am following a run right now. It's interesting, something comes through here all the time. But it's also worn just there, look. Not anywhere else on the tree. Let's go under it. Oh God, that was my rucksack. Someone comes through here. Goes in there. I don't want to follow it too much, you know. Probably bloody bore, you know. Nice place to sleep if you have to for the night. Oh, I can see that back again, that little stream. It's just down there through here. Mr. B. Someone's been clearing off all that moss from that stone. Probably just bore though. Should have come from probably off one of them up there. Some big pines. Now, is it natural or is it not? If they're all one does go over and under. If they're all in. That's a berg, you see, it's just been broken. That's in situ. That one not. See how that curves. See how that curves. Oh. Small cross, it's not in situ. Resting on that. There's a few signs about it that I'm curious about, but with those two being in actual trees, I'm not so amazed. That was snapped down when it was green. Okay, it's in situ. So is that one. Something walks through here, I mean, it's pretty clear for me to walk through in this certain trail. Till I got to that bit, but I mean, like a barricade, see, you come to these barricades, it's easy to walk around them. Falling down. Oh. Something like gully down here. Or like gorge. So I've just been following that really up today. This is actually different. This is the new forest, the new location, but it's not where I was there a couple of weeks ago. That's another area of this forest. I just saw on the map that this had a bit of a stream. So I wanted to come and check it out. You know what I mean? Which is just about there, looks quite nice. A bit more pine up there, so we're just zigzagging it really. Just gonna keep coming across and back and forward. That was a tree, not a wood knock. Can you hear a great warning call? Sounds like a gate. So let's head down here a little bit. I'll just start back here. Check it out. Oh shit. Bloody foot just went in there. Something scraping out. Oh. I can have bloody another ball patch. Oh, it's the same one. Alright. Just come back on myself. That's good. There's that rock again. So the old bugger isn't lost yet. I mean, probably boar. Just look like a bloody big footprint that's gone in there. It's just a bit smudged up now, but like the heel, you know. Cool. buzzard that was. Kestrel. No, I think it is a kestrel. Could be a buzzard. It's a hollowed out tree, a huge one. They've been left over it. Again, a bit like a couple of weeks ago, you've got these walls built. I mean, you could get up inside there. It's a super huge tree, that is. Big arch there. I think that's natural. Just because it's an open area. It's got no support no more. Such a vast area this. You know, I haven't really found anything today, but you don't find anything every time, you know. I did find them footprints though, by the stream there. is a huge area. We can have a little sit down here in this thick. I heard a wood knock earlier coming from this direction. It's quite an echoey one. There's a lot of boar in here. Boar everywhere. So I just found another print. I was just coming through there. It's another boar wallow, so you know, ground's turned up, everything's muddy. You can see where the boar have been lying in it. That looks like a really old print there. Possibly top area. Comes big back. Heel. Well, yeah, about there I'd say. Step kind of on the side. Pretty deep. What I noticed though about it was that those indentations of, it's very washed out now, toes. It's worth a look around here. It's an old loggers road. Boar like to come to them, you see. Wood saw. Just heard another knock. Again, that was quite echoey. Really faint, but there's a bit of a difference between when you hear a knock and a tree crack. A tree break, or sometimes they just creak, you know. I ain't going over it because I can't be bothered, so I'll have to just go around it. Fucking tough getting through there too. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's a path. Not really. Looking out, I've just found all laid down stuff in here. Shit, I'm not gonna get through this. Oh. Path there, look. Oh, cool. I'm just following a trail down here now. You can see it goes down here. I'm hoping that small stream is down there. I went a bit off course. That's going to be a pain in the arse. I think this is why sometimes you see stuff like this in nature, when people are on their own out in the forest, and they fall down in something like that. Down in that hole there, impale themselves on something like that. and they're never seen again. I'm sure of it. Because when you look out, you don't see these little rivets and stuff like. Just like I just nearly gone down there. That's a bloody stream though. It's a little one. Right, a bloody stream. Let's get down. Might lead to it. There it is. I think. Bloody dry. That's might be leading to it. Dry riverbed there, well, stream. Make a good for print casting, if you can find one. See how the water goes into the ground now, look. It's running, that is. Into the ground, under, and then out back that other side. Playing. Yeah, so I decided I wanted to come back to that because I wasn't finding many structures. I wanted to find that little tiny print again. Maybe I don't find it, but maybe I do. But not just to find that, to see, keep looking around for more, because this is the best freshest water I've seen around. And a lot of stuff is coming to it. Some more deer coming in, all coming in. It's a nice little area. It's just too sunny for me. It's only like 16 degrees, but I'm already cooking. That's why I don't come out in the summer. 35, 30 degrees, even 25, 20 degrees, it's too much for me. Bloody red air and that. I tell you go down, like fall down off the beaten track, some heat stroke or something like that, pass out. Nobody knows where I am. Like exactly. Knackered. sure I don't do it. Now, has they been left like that? It seems strange to me. Yeah, it's coming back down to, taking that out, this nice little area where I was sitting at before. I came back, I wanted to see that little print. Raven. Well, everybody knows I'm here now. Much as I'd love to see you, Mr. Raven. I'm careful I don't step on it again. Well, not again, but I do. Or any others. I see it, I see where it is. Right, good. But now let's look for some others, you know. That's one of mine. Mine. Keep hearing strange noises about here. What you set up on right now is a run of a boar track. You see them light patches. The boar run through here every day. I'd say come down into that hollow, which isn't far away from that tree. I was just sitting in that tree. I was just sitting on. Well, not just, but a couple of hours ago. It was just through there, really. I have to devise a system for. You see where that the boar been rubbing on that? It's grey on top. Tripod system. Because there's really, I can't really live like this no more with this tripod. I bought like a heavy duty tripod. It's a fucking nightmare, to be honest. Trying to stand it up, get it right, the right balance, you know. Need a spike on it. Nope, make one. Put a bit of iron spike in it or something. Yeah, so today wasn't that productive. I think when you get your hopes up too much about something, it's usually not. That's the case. Oh, there it is. But you know, it's such a vast area I'm searching right now. You've seen today pushing through that. There's only so long you can push through that. You have to have a bit of a rest again. Sometimes you're focusing on more about just trying to get through the stuff rather than on what to find around you, kind of thing. Pipe back and right, you know. Raven. He's on his own. I bet he's got a bird up. His female, like. I bet she's up on a nest somewhere. He's right above me. So there's no raven's nest there. I wouldn't sit here if there was. I like the ravens too much to upset them, you know. They keep coming into this tree that's now up there. So I think he just likes to land in that tree, to be honest, because it's a high tree. A lot of butterflies come to this stream here. I'm just seeing a lemon butterfly. So lemon summit butterfly they're called. Like a lemon yellow. Well, that's 3 different types you've seen there today. With the cabbage white and then the red admiral. Now I've just seen a lemon. I heard a couple of woodknocks today too. A couple of them were a tree just cracks like, but then there was a couple that echoed out. They sound a bit different, like, and they were very faint in the distance. Not in the distance, but they've been done faintly, I think. And then that little tiny toad footprint. Now I know in America you're getting your massive footprints, you know, your 20s, your 22s. I think I had 27s before. I think Patty, she was only 14.5 inches. There's a lot of controversy surrounding Patty at the moment. I always said if Patty was faked, they'd probably use bear fur. That's why it looks so real. But I'm convinced that's a real Bigfoot. When I saw one run past me, it looked, the back end, the one I saw got a bigger bum. But the structure and the colour of it are the same, really. In the form, them fires, you know. I don't think they're as big in Europe, I think they're smaller. Look at all that pine sap. Actually, I'm going to take a load of that with me, because I actually do use it as glue quite often when I'm doing primitive wood making. I'll just heat it up and put a bit of charcoal with it. All the way up that goes. Bloody loads of it there is. It only keep leaking out. Good stuff. Bloody sticky though. Turns your hands black. So I'm just going to go back to that tree, have a sit down, sort this out. I'm going to follow that run actually. This is the run that I started on the video. It comes down here. Comes down here and goes to that tree where I've been sitting. Which is now very sunny actually. So I don't know if I want to stay here. So yeah, I've got my little fire kit here. I always keep with me. I made this little bag. It's based on one of from the 18th century. They'd have had proper steel fire strikers, not none of these shitty things now. So I've got a bit of resin now. See if we can just prop you up. That's a bit. So I put it instead of leather here, like. And then I'll melt it down later. See how sticky that is. Bloody terrible if you get it on your clothes. So I roll it up in that leather. And I'll keep it in my fire starting kit, you know. So I'll get round to it. But like, look at the hands. Bloody sticky. Yeah. Wow, so guys, was heading out actually. It's getting late, and remember just down there I'd found that on the moss, a print. And now I'm looking at a print. Bloody lights in here. That's right in the mud. Oh shit, I've got one knee now. What on earth? It's got bloody toes. Oh, it slipped, if you know what I mean. There's another one there. It's definitely a fucking print, that is. If I've ever seen one. Right in the mud. You can see it. Toe there, if you know what I mean. Big toe. See how that's been broke down into it. That look. It's a good one. You could cast that really, but just so for the leaf, all that's leaf's gonna come out with it. Another one there. See how everything's flattened. Long. And then none. Because they've got it bloody hide in the tracks, that's why. So, I've just seen them tracks. I've just changed my camera. It's bloody watery, hold on. That's one of my boot prints, that is. But I just found that there. You can see heel, toes, deep impression in that mud. There's a second one there, toes, the heel. There's the heel, comes down. There. See it. all these bits are broken into it. There was a bit I pulled out of this one here, that was in there like that, you see. It had been see that break? That had been broken. You know, so that's been broken, put in there. Well, see the toes there. Heel. I don't know whether to try and clean it out and see, there's the second one. Those are the toe areas there. Try and cast that one, you know. What does it look like if I take it all out? You're just going to get a bloody sludge of a blob. It looks a bit like print, but and before, that's where, just here, we found on that moss them little prints, those little toes. You know, it's not a big toe, a foot. It's smaller than my boot print. My boot's 12 inches, so that's looking at probably about 9 inches. That's interesting, that is. See it? Oh, it's just been coming along this bloody stream here. There's another heel. Here, heel. I don't know, I'll lose it because of the light then, you see. I think it keeps going up along that back stream there. Right everybody, so that was episode 14 really. Just found that really cracking print when I walked out there. A lot of people have probably cast that one, but I mean, you're just going to get something that looks like a print with all that leaf matter in the bottom, sticks and debris that was still pressed onto leaf and debris that had pressed that down, so you're not going to get no details. It's the difference when it's on flat dirt ground, you know, but not to be confused with a scratch of an animal, because a lot of people are confusing scratches with animals, you know. It looks like a print because they work the way at one area and at the back not so much, so it looks like a print, but you know, real prints, they don't dissolve all of that matter underneath. It's still there, the leaf, the moss, it's all still there, unless it's walking on ground that has no matter. So you know, I've kind of left that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in everybody, it's much appreciated. Got some good subscribers, and you know, grateful for you all commenting and talking. It really means a lot to me, like, so keep it up, you know, and I'll keep going. All the best.